I do not lie when I say you would have been the perfect man down there.
If not for the muddied blood.
It doesn't matter, not to. Not when it's disguisable. It's unsavory, but there are worse creations, like Torti and Vesrin. And I know that sounds fucking terrible, like, oh, Serevith, why would you say something like that? It's just how it is. There's no emotion behind it. Down there it's based off of status and the cleanliness of your blood, or how much you can look it.
I'm happy with the path I'm on now. As painful and as long as it is. I
wouldn't have it any other way.
That's what I mean.
I'm glad I didn't succeed. You would have gotten boring. Always listening to me, nodding your head. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. That's not the Kyler I know.
Exactly. Can I ask a question?
Sure.
What's your path? What's your end goal?
Survive. My end goal was to bring information down to the Underdark that would give me enough status to clear my name. Or at least try to. Ever since I found out that there was no home to return to, no matriarch to please, I have been in a haze ever since.
You lack purpose.
I'm just stuck, I guess. If I get too close, people start drowning with me. The only thing I'm good at is selling drugs and killing people. So that is what I do, to feel some satisfaction, some control. Because I don't have any on the inside. My nightmares have escaped my dreams, and they follow me around in the dark. I'm not safe there anymore. And these nightmares, they wear the faces of the people that I have come to care about. They wear your face when I first met you. They wear your father's face as he looked upon me with hate. Mirandol. That fucking auditor. And I know it's not magic. It's just me. Magic I can grasp and try to figure out. I can rationalize it. Look for a specialist of some type, but I have no purpose and I am drowning right now. So the only thing I can do is keep a routine. And try to make sure each of you smile at least once every day. Though I do not deserve that. I don't deserve you, or Vesrin, or anyone. And I'm just waiting for it to be ripped away from me again, I guess.
This is a very different Sarah from Ledford and Edwick.
Everything was taken from me. My ears, my children, my power, everything. I am not okay because of it. And I don't think I'm ever going to be okay. But we keep going.
We keep going. I saw Cat this morning.
For some reason.
And Derek.
Were they really there?
No. But in the moment it feels like they're there. Like if I reached out and touched them, I would feel something. So I understand seeing things of people that you care about. Though, from what you've described to me, yours sounds a lot more visceral.
They hurt me. They say nasty, nasty things, and they make me bleed, but only in my mind. And they make me hurt other people. The drugs make them go away, but I haven't done them since.
Thank you.
I just hide.
I'm not him. Okay?
It's hard.
Yeah.
Oh,
It felt so real.
something you should probably know as well. I'll make
Oh,
this
no.
quick so you can continue your conversation. I just finished telling Visceral. I'll tell you. Warforged Strider. I asked him a bunch of pointed questions. He seems to go on and on about some sort of threat, whatever it may be, and I don't know if you were told this yet.
Kind of?
I assume not.
I just told her to stay away from the mill because there's a warforged that wants to kill elves.
Elves and dwarves.
Great.
And apparently drow as well. Killed 8 of them the other night. Don't know what they were doing at the mill, but they seemed to want something there. Regardless.
Drow at the mill.
Yes, 8 of them.
Was there a woman?
Only gore. Strider killed all of them.
Fucking idiots.
Point is,
That's not gonna go well.
I don't know anything about it.
We'll find
All I
out
know
eventually.
Is that they were asked about particular threats. And he keeps saying main objective or mission, and then says names. We asked what was so important about the names, so they had to be collected, had to be destroyed. All names missing but one. What was the name? Objective, eliminate, Ienda, 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 is what it said. You can imagine my surprise and
It
concern.
means that warforged has been around for longer than any of us.
Just you wait. I haven't gotten to that yet. I asked it questions about who gave this order. It couldn't respond or couldn't give the answer. I asked it about the status of the different nations around us. Ireland, threat or ally? Unknown. Gradia, threat or ally? Compromised. Surrounded and infiltrated by threat. Burnfolder, enemy or ally? Threat, threat. Esmathalos, ally or enemy? Threat, threat. The Imperium of Theasia. Unknown, not my problem anymore. Whatever that means.
Cryptic.
Its responses went from almost machine-like to a personality. It was struggling. It was going back and forth, back and forth.
Is it broken or something?
Something like that. It's very damaged. But it gets worse. I had asked it the status of Elysium. And it was quiet for a moment.
Good question.
It didn't say anything. And then it struggled to say Elysium. And before it could finish its sentence, it broke into that personality again, starting to shake and fidget, and said, "It will be destroyed in the hour." At that point, I had to sit. I felt like my legs were going to give out. I didn't understand what I was hearing, because if the inferencing of our conversations mean anything, this warforged is probably the oldest thing we have ever come across. And it is still functioning.
Fuck.
I then asked, I then started talking to Marcus, because he was there, about how strange this was, how old this warforged must be. We got inferences of time difference because of the books we found by Goldrick, and when I said that, its eyes went green and it said, "Ally, ally, protect Master Goldrick."
Is that door locked?
No.
Okay.
I asked two
Goldrick.
more questions. The first is this. Who is Fulgrith? It was silent, repeated the name, seemed to stutter, and then said, "A name that must be eliminated." I was about to leave, and then I turned on my heel and I came back and I said, "Strider, Fulgrith, Order, or Elysium?" And it seemed like he was going to say something, and then he dropped into that personality again and said, "One and the same." And then he returned to the roof. There were several things that I pulled from this. The first is a warforged from the first era or beyond. Unless there is someone in the world that we don't know of that knows how to create warforged as they were, no one would be able to change or alter his intentions. Which doesn't make sense, because Iendar could not possibly have been around in the First Era. That is tens of thousands of years. Elves only lived to about 5,000-6,000.
You think someone tampered with him?
Or he was
So what?
damaged.
You think someone... Or someone messed with him? Messed with his insides?
Who would have the know-how? Tang looked at them.
Someone from the Order.
Elusive.
Well,
Who
mind
is
if I
that?
join, or is this private?
You may join. It's something that's going to get thrown in your face soon enough anyway.
Fulgrith was
Oh,
capable
perfect.
of fantastic things. I do not doubt that there is someone capable of fucking with Warforged that's on his level.
The Order
I'd
and
bet money on
Fulgrith
it.
were a threat for him, though, no?
One and the same as Elysium
Which doesn't
Elysium
make sense.
was...
Because he dropped into that personality again, and he contradicted what he said about the Order. When he was more robotic, he said that the Order is a threat. And then he said, Order, it was the only way.
Warforged. They are not innately magic, correct? We know this.
Pardon.
I have no idea.
It's Miss
Oh.
If
Fenora.
they are not... No, she's not here.
She was around the marketplace looking for the hunters.
Thank you. Did you have need
She
of
might be out at the hunter's camp if
Not
she's not in
currently.
town.
me? Silver piece.
Here, take 10 copper back then.
From what I've found out, they are not magic. And if they are something that we don't understand, that none of the people that I have known understand, or are willing to tell me. You talk about this personality. Tang has a personality too, almost as if he is a man, not a machine. Sometimes I forget that he isn't a man in a suit, so what is stopping us from thinking the
Claims to
same
have
about this
memories.
Strider? What if he was not always this machine? What if this extraordinary person that invented these Warforged knew of a way to entrap something inside of it? Something more human. You cannot replicate life like that. It is impossible. You cannot exchange without taking something.
I don't think Skulduggery is a good person. Think back to Elry. Underneath that keep, we found cells. Devices meant for holding people still. And those primitive warforged made of wood, metal. They were not ancient by any means. But we found his notes there.
Amongst other things, yes, those runes underneath Gillimore.
Runes?
I still don't know what he was doing.
Runes.
And the memories. This has to all connect somehow, and I don't understand. I thought Galdrick was good, or at least neutral at best.
I don't know either way. But I figure that's something that you should know.
Well,
It's another puzzle piece.
like you said, when I got here, he said the order was bad, but it was the only way. So, good or bad might
Order-
have been a perspective he had to choose.
The Order and Elysium, one and the same. That means that the Order was based out of Elysium. Elysium was the city of magic.
That's just my input from the very little I heard of the conversation.
It's a lot deeper, I'm afraid, and I can't wrap my head around it 3 fucking years later.
Sounds like a lot going on. Sharik. Dredge is outside looking for you.
Order an Elysium on the sea.
Also, that answer.
Dredge.
Finally.
Yep.
All of these weapons, you get half first pick.
Oh wow, really outdid yourself today.
Could also be a... There it is. And this spear. You can pick half of them, the rest go to Morden.
Blades, bludgeons, all kinds of implements of death, some still bearing the sand of the arena, others bearing blood. All here for the picking.
Could be a spear, a buckler, a sledge, 2 swords and a dagger.
Have to wait until you take your first pick. I'm not gonna cross this one in his deals.
You're not crossing anything. Just take the half that you need. Some are more iron than others. You need more iron.
If he's giving up his first pick, he's giving it up. I don't care.
Good, Dredge?
Issue is, I don't know what half of these things are
But
in
that's
terms
the
of
last time
what
I
they have
offer
in
a
them.
yield to
I can
someone
work with
my
you on
boot
that.
on their back. Oh.
Here, big man. Here.
By the way, I was looking at the ledgers, Sharik.
Hmm.
Some of that's really strong stuff.
Was it a guard or a fucking Imperial that came and offered that knife to be worked on?
Let's see.
When? Oh,
Last few days.
God, yeah. God showed up and they said, "Can you sharpen this for me?" It's a rondel dagger. And I gave him the price and he
We
said,
don't
"That's
do
a
work.
bit steep." And I told him, "Okay, bye."
We don't do work for the Imperials. You know that.
Understood.
You can take the iron from this and put it towards one of the other fields.
Okay.
So it's bigger than you are. It's a perfect size.
Wrong with you.
Yeah.
I'm curious,
That's enough to
actually.
control the area around him.
Hey, look, sick.
I would not be doing much controlling with
Curious
this.
about what?
Do more silver towards the deck.
Well, I need to
That
get
actually
some
bothered me.
weapons. And I just noticed.
I'd be careful about sending your carts out nowadays. The orcs seem
To
to
get some
be
weapons for the
more about
kinsman.
them.
Perhaps I can see about getting this remade.
A hammer?
See
If you need it, I can.
another expedition together. Get some
Aye,
information if I
hammer
can.
for one of my kinsmen.
And I'll get it remade for you. Easy.
I'm getting my chain repaired.
Works for me.
Nothing to worry about.
Things are getting more and more exciting.
Good.
I think it's time to get.
You want to add the rest of this to your pile, Dredge?
Fair enough. I don't know where he is.
Yes.
Understood.
One question for you,
I
Morgan.
can see. Aye.
Alright.
I wanted to get an estimate. How much would it be to get some?
You. I remember you. You've been
Iron
helping us in the
pauldrons.
fields. I need to find Harry.
I'm pauldrons.
I'm
I
not
guess
Harry.
would
A
that come from
spear.
chess piece, or would that come from the racers?
A dagger.
I think that would be part of the chess piece.
And an axe.
How'd your fight go?
Yeah, I have a leather
Went
chest.
well. Offered
I might be
mercy
looking
to some
get
guy
some
on the
extra
ground
bits
beneath
and
my
hands
boot,
to
and he
protect
punched me in the
myself a bit
nuts.
Very foolish. That's what the boots for.
Aye.
Well, He broke free, but I crushed his skull anyway.
I see.
You missed it. Fakir was in there with me.
I can't, like, mix pauldrons with the liquid, it's fine.
Well, I'm able
Not
to do
really
something in terms of like an iron mask if it's just
Oh,
for
then you'll be happy to
adding
know
to your
who fought
armor.
against me.
Did you kill him too?
Okay.
No, he
I'll have to
yielded.
confirm with the gods on it, but
Yeah, that's fine.
Great. Well,
alright. Something like a medium iron
Sure.
Yeah,
mask.
no, not my kind of weapon.
Switch.
Maybe if I like
Medium iron mask would be about 1 silver, lad.
something like this, maybe.
half
Really
sorting.
that
Yeah.
Alright.
1 silver.
It's no fucking Zweihander is greater than 27 pounds.
It's just really unwieldy. Like my wrists, I need to like.
It's painfully clear that Kyler has no experience whatsoever holding this thing.
I try and like flick it with the wrist, but it just my wrist doesn't have the, you know.
It's fucking short sword, Dan.
Toothpick to him.
Would you mind? Would you mind if I give it a try?
We can go ahead. Yeah.
Still standing there for
Everybody
me.
just testing their spite on the
Give
their
them
might on the
Air
Zweihander.
well.
So they are.
Arrivederci.
I'll see you
You've
later.
all sorted it out. I have to go to the bathhouse.
Yeah, be careful.
Good
How
luck.
do you do that?
Not bad weight. About here, I'd say.
Shriek.
Balancing it on one finger. I do that with daggers, but
Cedric
the
was
tires
supposed to have 2
Zweihander.
charcoal
I'm trying to see if they've
ready
made the
yesterday or the day
weight
before.
decent
Let me
enough.
have a look.
Here.
You paid him already, right?
Yeah.
Seems.
Well, I was told I can get charcoal converted for free from Tazim.
Well, there you go.
I paid Cedric anyways because I felt bad because slave Rick.
It's not a slave.
Sorry, back to the
Chooses to
boy.
be here.
I know.
Busy out of town, haven't
That's
seen you a
not
lot
as
all
heavy
day.
as I was thinking it was. You were making it out to be, Kyler.
Lot going on.
Because I fucking can't. I am fucking a dumbass today. Holy fuck. I can't think straight at all. Drake, here's your toy back.
Thanks.
I need some chain repaired.
Chain.
I'll be right back.
I do have the rings
So,
and whatnot. But
I gotta pee. Woohoo! Mein Gott, you guys are filling the chat. Hello. Look at all those emotes. Alright. All my friends are gone.
Go make sure they're not doing anything suspicious.
I doubt it. Photo in the open.
Maybe they think that has been going on.
Be mindful on the roads. The orcs have pushed out to the main one.
I'll bring a cleaning cloth for my blade then, and my armor.
Sharik?
Hmm.
Come on.
See who I was looking for. Sharik? I'll need you as well, sooner rather than later. But it can wait till after this.
Okay.
I need to speak with Elle as well.
No, it's alright. Everything okay? You seem distressed.
I need a meal and water, if you could, please.
Yeah, sure thing.
Alchemist shop. Go.
You need something light.
Third floor.
Stew alright, or do you need something lighter?
Thank you all for finding her. For bringing her back to me.
That's why I went.
Looking at her, Kyler, from this distance you can see, though she is being cleaned, she looks awful. Her skin is pale, as though she has lost a lot of blood.
Dew and water. For when she's up. Oh, yeah. They found her over by Cassetto. much in this state.
What happened to her?
We don't know for sure. Looks like she's been running the last few days.
Yeah, running from something. She has a lot of cuts all over her. It looks like it wasn't no major wound. It looks like his wounds over time made her bleed out.
There were 3 mages on her.
Oh, there was? Oh, okay.
DM clarification, cumulative injuries treated as majors.
Is she gonna be okay?
Something was after her.
Yeah.
Yeah, she'll just need to rest. Lots of rest.
Now to go see why a farmer's mad at me.
He's headed towards the farm, so be careful headed out there.
This is all my fault.
Alright.
Her eyes begin to flick open.
All my fault. No one to blame but me. Emma.
Her eyes are glazed over, unfocused, not fully awake. They look at you as though processing you. They dart down at Elle. They dart to their left at Kyler. She blinks, and her eyes suddenly go manic, and she sits up.
Hey. Whoa.
Okay, hey. Easy. Don't jerk around too much.
Her eyes dart
Okay,
around the
Jeff.
room. As though she does not
You're fine.
recognize where she is afraid. Very clearly, fear on her face.
You're fine.
Slowly, recognition begins to sink in. And tears begin to roll down her face. As her whole body, all the tension leaves it.
Alright, we're here.
You're safe now.
You got away okay? Alright, we're here. Gonna be okay, Lisa. Gonna be fine, we're here. Your clothes have been, no, your clothes have been taken to
A
Mr.
cruel sort of nostalgia, isn't it? way she looks. That was you once upon a time, wasn't it?
Easy. Gather your thoughts.
I think it's best to try to have her speak now.
No. No. Stay on her, take it. Yeah, no. I'll let her speak when she wants to. You need rest.
Bed rest.
Right, you've already been cleaned. Wounds are tended to. Okay, you're in a soft bed. Got covers here you can cover yourself up with. And you're in rest. Elle brought you some soup too, for you to eat slowly. You're all right. Lisa, do you hate me? I'm sorry. I'm sorry for what I did. I'm sorry for what I said to you. All you ever done for me in my life is protect me. And I'm sorry I took that for granted. I guess there is a part of me that wishes you were set free of these, that you could live your life freely.
As you left, you felt that sensation. Eyes on the back of your head.
Sharik. Need to talk. You know I'm available.
Yep.
That said, I do need to speak with you. If you're available right now, that would be preferable. If not, I can wait.
Come on.
Alright. I guess first of all, if you wish to speak on it, how are you feeling?
A knock at the door.
God, for fuck's sake.
I got it.
As Garbam rounds the corner, you can see he's clutching at his head, and there is a bloody bandage wrapped around his right hand.
Pardon me if I sit, will you? Sorry. Oh.
The fuck happened to you?
We have a problem. I was just visited by Sergeant Nautis, and he did his usual thing, his handiwork, and he asked me if I knew anything about trouble with the guards, because apparently Tazim and a few others have been spotted going in and out the back room of my tavern. Thank you. He threatened my life, said if I didn't tell him what he wanted to know, he didn't get the answers he wanted, I would be visited by him or the Capitano, and they would kill me right then and there. Get a new tavern keeper.
For what?
Because they think I know something. They've seen Tazim and they've seen other people going in and out.
That's a fucking leap of logic. What the fuck is that?
I don't know. But Naraz, he's a paranoid sort, alright? Anything out of the ordinary, even by a little bit, he suspects something. So I don't know what he knows, but the problem is I do know something. I know about a plan to go up past Palermo, to scout something out. Please tell me
You
know
didn't
what I'm
tell
talking
him,
about.
did you?
No, I didn't.
Good.
And thankfully he believed me this time. But next time I won't be so lucky. Clearly. So, I am going to be doing my best to ensure I don't tell them anything. I make you that promise. But you need to tell Tazim that whatever this plan of yours is to deal with the guards, it needs to happen as soon as you possibly can do it. Because if they come back even tomorrow, and they bring Capitano and Raz and all of his fucking goons, I either skip town or I die in my tavern.
Then you die in your tavern.
Not much else.
You don't fucking tell them shit.
They may not give me a choice, Sharik. I promise you I will do my best. But they are very creative.
You told us you weren't a loose end.
And I will strive to not be, Sharik.
Good. I'll handle the rest of it.
Old.
Take a deep breath. Calm yourself. Take a sip of water. Allow yourself a moment to think. If they didn't kill you already, that means they believe you. Coming straight here might have been a mistake.
And you need to know that they're getting suspicious. They're noticing things. And if they ask you, you tell them I came here to give you an earful. To tell Tazim to stop interfering with my business. Right?
Right.
I was openly hostile. But I don't know when they're gonna try and visit me again. And I don't want to be a loose end, Sharik. But if they drag me up to the keep, or out of town, to a little corner that no one would ever find me in, well, I hope you get to me first.
I'll tell Tazim. In the meantime, get your shit together.
Fine. Not to be much good today anyway. But I am serious. Sooner rather than later.
Yeah, I've been waiting.
Oh, fair enough. See, could you come here, please? I don't suppose you'd mind being associated with him a little bit. Would you mind doing something for me?
Sure, what is it?
Would you mind throwing me out the door? Like I was a drunk and I was in my tavern. You know, make a show of it in case no one's watching.
Tuck and roll when you land, otherwise it's gonna hurt.
Oh, it's already going to hurt. See if... Okay. Oh.
What do you need, Sif?
Oh, fuck. I was wondering if you had any information on the orcs from your mission. They've rebuilt the fort that we burnt down, and there was a goblin ambush on the main road, so I'm going to need to start building another expedition to go out and hopefully hit some more important targets to them.
There seems to be a group of at least 5, maybe 6 sub-generals that are working in the area. They report back to a war boss whose name is... When last I checked, their rebuild was at, what, 50% production of what they were doing before. They were also talking about a...
According to...
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Okay. According to the hunters, they went and scouted the area, apparently. And the fort that we had burnt down has been fully reconstructed along with the towers.
That was quick. They were talking about a forge. That seemed to be the linchpin of everything they were doing. It was imperative that they got that up and running before, I think it was Zerug was the name of the war boss that's supposed to be showing up. So, that would be a target, I guess.
If that's the linchpin to their operations, that's a high priority target to hit.
Yeah.
Do you know where it is?
No.
I'll see if I can get in contact with the rangers and either get you another scouting mission or do it myself.
Fair enough.
If we can locate this forge of theirs and destroy it, that'll severely hinder their operations, which will allow us to start shoving them back. It'll also make sure that their armor and weapons are more shitty.
Works for me.
Alright. Well, I guess that's all I needed then. Was there anything else that you found, or was it just mainly mentioning the sub-generals and the forge?
They were talking about getting another war troll. Other than that, I don't really remember. You might have to talk with the rangers.
Alright. Well, at least this is a good starting point.
Actually, I do have a map that I got off the table. It's in Orcish, though. I can't read it. I was going to bring it to Morden to see if he could translate it.
I don't think Morden can translate Orcish, but if I can see the map, maybe I can figure out choke points and things like that.
It's a map of the province. Morden's worked with fighting against the orcs for centuries. He might know a thing or two. That was my first bet.
Alright. I'll see if I can contact the rangers. You see if you can get Morden that map, as well as continuing your stuff.
Yep.
I'll do what I can to help in that regard, but it's not really a Bjorning style.
I know.
I'm sure you know that, though. Clifford.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently he needs to talk to you.
Let him in.
He should have been right behind me, but okay.
I'm right here.
Come on in.
Is there something I need to know about?
About what?
About what just fucking happened to Gerbon?
Beats me. You know how the gods are.
Now he's telling me that the guards are going to be coming after me.
Apparently the guards saw a bunch of people
It's an
going
honest god to go after everyone.
in and out of his back quarters or whatever the fuck, and they assume it had something to do with something. So they beat the shit out of him, I guess.
was saying something that Tazim knew something that he told him, but he hadn't told any of us.
Again, guards saw people moving in and out of his back fucking quarters. And they're apparently super suspicious, so whatever that fucking means.
His own private abode. Forget it. Fucking.
It's a Nautis god. Alright, well. let me know
Well,
if
he's
you need
already
anything,
fucked up
Sharik.
about being a loose end.
Oh?
He literally
was,
just went and told Clifford. This is my fucking life. This is what I have to deal with on a daily fucking basis.
I am so sorry.
Knock at the door.
Apparently it was Elle and Jensen looking for Harry, so...
I don't know why they need to be here for that.
Oh, they were just checking to see if he was here, I guess. What are your thoughts on all of this?
All of what?
Everything in general?
Shit.
Everything going on?
Too many people are talking when they need to shut the fuck up.
Fair.
Too many people are getting involved in things they don't need to be
Speaking
involved
of-
with.
Speaking of which, I think I've heard it a couple times. You're the Forge Master's son, right?
Apprentice, I don't... Well, what do you mean? Are we talking publicly, or...?
I don't know, that's just... I think I've heard it. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be mistaken, so never mind.
He took me under his wing.
That's more of a conversation I need to have with him anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember how long we have till the Imperials get back?
18-ish days. Gotta figure something out before then.
It's not very long.
No. We keep hitting these fucking speed bumps along the way, like people being stupid.
I do have a talk with the custodian, but I'm just waiting on him to summon me.
Seems like a nice man.
We'll see, I guess.
I'm gonna clear my head. I'll see you around, okay?
Alright, and yeah, I'm gonna go out to the logging camp, see if I can find one of the rangers and deliver Marcus's wood if you need me.
You got it.
You're free to come with if you want, but I know you probably want to be alone for a moment.
I'd appreciate it.
Of course.
I'll see you later.
Cranium.
You there? Hey, whoa, hey. Come on, you just gonna walk off?
Did you shoot this one?
Yes, I did.
What more? Lad that says you employ him.
Man was yelling all over town about owing silver.
I already explained that.
Well, if you owe money, you owe money.
We got a problem.
You can't have people coming here looking
Oh,
for you.
come on, it was such a good day.
Yeah, I know. Do you have a moment to talk
What
privately?
is it?
I'm gonna kill that.
If he's working on
We'll talk at the end of the
you're not
dock.
paying him, then what else could it be?
He's not talking about that. He's talking about something else. I'm gonna.
How much?
I don't owe him.
Never mind. No, we won't.
A different
You
point
said you owe
where
a
there was no
considerable
money.
amount.
Just whisper, because I have to get going.
Don't. The man.
Apparently the guard showed up and beat the shit out of Gerbrum. They're suspicious of him because apparently a bunch of people have been going in and out of his private house. They think they have something to do with these guards' attack. He hasn't told anyone about any plans that we have yet, but he was hesitant that if they showed up again with the Capitano and everyone that they would be brutal with him.
We gotta make sure it doesn't crack.
Yeah, I told him to get his shit together, but it also pushes up our schedule a little bit.
No, we just need to make it... We need to make it look like they're not friendly with us.
Well, I did have Sif throw him out of my house, well, out of our house, so...
Still, that's not good.
Yeah, they specifically dropped your name, so... eyes are on you and us. We've been back there like once, maybe twice, and they're already suspicious of us having involvement with something. It's fucking weird.
They must know what he is then.
I'm coming with you. I'm washing off her blood.
What you need?
Don't worry about it. I'll address it later. Thank you, Miss Venora.
Just letting you know.
We're gonna go gather herbs.
Keep an eye on it, because that's as bad as it gets.
Yeah. I'll leave you to ponder that, I guess.
Yeah.
Let me know if you need me.
Just let me know if you hear anything else.
Everything alright?
Together.
Nope.
Come on.
Tang is washing off.
Gods being gods again.
Just say the word.
Drink some water.
What happened?
Ambush. Near, actually, the entrance of
And
your
if this potion is false or faulty,
Oh.
I will take your life.
Okay, so maybe
Good
we'll
day.
go there.
Now I'll say one thing, I may be shady, but my business is as bright as the sun.
Not exactly the kind of flashy you want to see.
Not at all, actually. He might get himself killed.
No
Go
gesture.
take your brother outside. Go walk your brother.
No. Why didn't you check on Lisa? There was like fucking everyone and their dog in that fucking room. And the first thing Faye asks is, "Are you mad at me?"
See.
Understandable.
So, if Nautis ordered you to kill, that means we would be
Once over, then either take it or leave it, or you simply find it another day.
Well, your choice.
I might find it another day.
I gotta say, I could do salt water and wash off.
Everyone and their literally dog was there. That would be really handy, Arrow. I tried to make a quick note of it.
Have it your way.
But I didn't get everything. When I bring it up, if you could copy and paste that, that'd be handy. Oh.
Sorry about that. I was choking on my water.
I just got him.
It's not water. Yeah, I saw you woke up and freaked out. What you got? You gonna share?
Sweetened hardtack.
Sweetened what?
Pop top.
Mm. Thank you for dumbing it down for my brain.
The in-universe canon is sweetened pop tart. Sorry, sweetened hardtack.
Interesting choice of words.
Did you handle what you needed to handle?
What do you mean?
I figured you had stuff to do. Or have you just been sitting here drinking?
Sure. Yeah. Pretty much, some fucking old man. It was amazing. Funny, but he was like, "Do you want to kill birds?" And I was like, not if they're the ravens." And he was like, "There are a variety of birds, but there's 3 of them. I'll give you 30 copper." I was like, "No. I'm not getting shit on by birds for 30 copper. You can find someone else to do it." And then he insults my crossbow work because I denied his job. And then he said, "I can get you better jobs in the future." And I'm like, I do not need your help for better jobs. Thank you very much. I've been building just a good rapport on my own.
Fair enough.
Geriatric fuck. He's like, "I guess the rumors were true and you're a shit shot." And I was like, "You can spread whatever you want, because you're going to be dead before any of those rumors matter. And any of the people that you tell are going to be dead before it matters. And any of the people that they tell are going to be dead before it matters."
That's a weird way to threaten someone.
And I'm not a shit shot.
I know who is spreading those rumors.
He also said my full name, which was a bit worrying, so I didn't really want to work with him anyway.
That's fucking weird. Like your full name?
No, just...
Hmm.
You know.
Weird.
The one that I don't spread around. Mm.
It has been a day.
That it has. Is this thing happening? Or what?
I have no idea. I'm just waiting around.
They were all together earlier.
I saw.
Yes.
Have you seen Basil since then?
You want to go check on her? Well, to the bathhouse, I guess.
I was finished with this anyway. Why do I always do this to myself?
You fuck.
Hmm?
There's a drip hazard.
Huh. Yeah.
I mean, if he wants to cool off, he can just hop in the ocean.
Weird.
No! You're supposed to go that way and then go this way and triple my foot.
I guess she's not in. I didn't see anyone or hear anyone, so probably busy.
I guess it's not yet.
Disappointing. What the fuck is that?
It's called an anchor. It's like just two straight liquors poured into the same cup. It does not taste good.
Why do you keep buying it then?
Because it makes me feel better. I don't know.
It keeps the demons
Definitely
away.
don't buy it because it tastes good. Not really, but it helps me deal with them better. I do have something for when they show up, though. Something not so hurtful.
Mm-hmm.
Something peace or some shit, I can't remember. I'll have to figure it out.
You should try flash powder. Next time they show up, just.
If it's anything like what that kid did, I want nothing to do with it. Totally fine with other people using it, but I'm good.
Okie dokie.
I like things to be quiet and quick and concise. I don't like going in loud. Don't like being stressed. I like when things are planned out for days, weeks even, months. And even longer if I can manage it.
The flash powder is what you use when the plan goes to shit. Get yourself out of there.
I guess I've never tried relying on something like that.
It's like a distraction.
I've always just managed to get out. I'll try it once, if you have any extra or know how to get it. I can see its practicality.
I'll let you know.
How do you avoid it?
I'll go to the Bathhouse. Doesn't even want to catch it. He said he just wants to find
You
it.
know, effect. If you're the one throwing it, do you just close your eyes?
You know what actually happened.
For us, we would have to cover our eyes and then close them. But you know it's coming and they don't.
I don't even know how you would catch a fish like that. From what you described, how do you even catch a
But if you're in a position of, you know, something you need to get out of, and there was, I don't know, a lot of drow. See what I'm getting at?
Oh. A lot of them seem to have been taken, as we learned.
But if there are any still around, they want to be getting their hands on me. Fucking hell.
That's the one thing I hate about this place. It's that damn thing.
And the fact that everyone builds their shit out of white stone. I need to get my friend and check on something. I can catch up with you later, yeah?
I'll be at that spot.
Sure. See you soon. My fucking back just pinched. Hey, Frenchie.
Yes.
Just so you're aware, Kyler is looking for Lisa. He knows where she's supposed to be. Just, she's not as Lisa right now. If you could get Tron, that'd be super cool.
I'm in the middle of a conversation. Can you maybe try ask another DM?
Yep. Sorry.
Yeah.
Everyone seems busy. That's fine.
They ran this way. If they didn't double back, you would have seen them. You know you would have. They have to be on the dock. All the small boats are here. Small boats are here.
Kyler's scene could move around in what appears to be a kind of circular pattern back and forth. You can tell that he's looking for something.
You okay?
Have you seen Venora?
Not for a while, no.
I'm just dealing with a man that did not listen.
You'd hand.
No, I handled it.
Okay. I went to go check on Wolf, but she's asleep, so.
Well, she sure as hell had enough energy to get me right in my arm.
She attacked you? I'm sorry.
Well, can't say that I didn't expect it, but based on what the people said. Well, I was hoping to take Venora over there, but I guess Dwight kind of ruined that for me.
I don't know where she'd be unless she's out gathering.
I know. I think she already left with the others.
Hmm.
Just my luck.
You better not be doing anything stupid.
Hey there, friend. Just about to open shop.
Appreciate it.
from Major Topman, and
Greek?
New shirt.
he's assigned me to you.
Old shirt. Just, you know. All my other clothes are in the wash.
No, it suits you. You should wear it more often.
I can do what I can.
I feel like you're coming on to me.
You wish.
By the way, if you need money for food.
Lupus? You said you knew where Lisa was? Or you were looking for her?
I was looking for her. Last I saw her, she was like asleep and injured as Lisa.
Asleep and where?
The fuck, the apothecary.
The alchemist. Okay.
Yup.
Do you have a way in there?
I could probably get in through the door, right?
Let me see. If the door's locked, you'd be able to pick it with a 13+2, I think you have, right?
Yeah.
Alright, they're placing themselves there, so you can go.
Understood. Thank you very much, Frenchie.
No problem.
Fucking as soon as I sat down. God fucking damn it. It's one of those days. Can I help you? You make such good sense. You awake, little wolf? How you feeling? I wanted to check on you earlier, but everyone and their dog was here. Figured I'd sneak in later when everyone's gone. Careful. You want to tell me what happened? was her, wasn't it? I'm sorry.